Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards Neon, like
Prepare
with
for
two Dispel
battle.
Mechanics, Legion Commander to turn Bristleback around. I'm kind of feeling Neon right now.
I got to agree. I think, especially from you know, if you compare sort of the last series of both of these teams, you know, Secret just they didn't look great. They had two really rough games in the last series that they played with questionable picks, and I don't necessarily feel the draft is any better here from Secret today. I think OB.Neon's coming in with the upper hand. Very excited to see this. Another test, really, and I'd say, yeah, it's more of a test for Secret. Secret having some rough games here already at the major, and OB.Neon just looking for phenomenal.
OB.Neon, they've proven themselves. Like, they're feeling themselves. I hope they got some good night's sleep, because so far I've been pretty impressed. You know, throughout the first season, they looked great, but they're looking even better at the major.
There we have that. I mean, that last pick as well, you know, Death on this Legion Commander, he's mastered it. You know, this man is one of the best Legions in the business. And a perfect game for him. That fantastic answer towards the Bristleback down the line. Something that you absolutely need to draft in your lineup nowadays if Bristle's in play, just because of the lack of breaks that are really available from, you know, in the past patches with some of the other more meta heroes.
Yeah, there are almost no breaks in Dota anymore. Nyx Assassin's Vendetta, they removed the break.
Yep.
Puppy on the mid lane, I believe he got a D ward if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he has some XP. He got that Observer ward.
And I'm going to be intrigued to see how Secret deal with the Yopaj puck. You know, we've seen these games where Yopaj, he's just unstoppable. Completely unstoppable on his puck. Let's see what Secret can do to deal with him. I mean, when you look at Secret's lineup, do you feel that they have a lot of ways to contain a puck?
They have one silence. They have like long range initiation. Like this, I don't think they have enough. This is one of those games where I see puck, I'm like, man, if I was on the other team, I'm already scared. You know, you're playing into two Dispel Mechanics. That's gonna be really rough. They have so much AoE uncontrollable damage, so Nyx Assassin will get some good hero faces off.
And did you like the decision from OB.Neon to run this safe lane, Leshrac, put it in this farm, position one position? We're seeing, you know, teams able to get away with this when they do have good control around. And then when you have heroes like the Legion, Puck in the mid lane, when it comes to mid-game fights, Dreamcore's is going to get laid down. Skem's just going to be in the middle of it all, kicking out so much damage onto the Lesh.
Leshrac is an insane hero. I feel like this hero should be used a bit more often. I find him very strong. You said the combination with the puck. Also one of the reasons like why they have it as a safe lane. Leshrac, he scales, but you also have an off-laner who can easily be like that damage dealer. He starts getting off those dual damages on. Mars against the puck, like I've been, you know, thinking who does better. I've seen this matchup. Mars does surprisingly well against the puck on the mid lane.
I will see top lane. Because the duo is strong as ever. This Bristle Coxel, a lot of offensive potential for Secret early on. The laning phases, Matu and Puppy are able to run down Death. Max build up a little too much for the Legion to deal with. And here for Secret.
Good start for MATUMBAMAN. What is he bringing? He is bringing Boots of Speed, Magic Stick, like such a great Hood game. And the new upgrade for the Hood feels really, really nice. It's like a must-have item on the Bristleback.
In the mid-Joe patch, heavy damage here from Nisha. Let's hit about the CS in a bit of time. We'll give him the money for the bottle. Sent out, contained in the lane. Nisha continues to be able to deal with the spam that Yopaj is going to be able to throw out with the orbs. Be able to, of course, very tanky hero. So able to kick back pretty hard as well with the God's Rebuke time that Yopaj gets a little too close.
Yeah, this is the build on mid-Mars I've seen. Like God's Rebuke, 2 points in it, and the Bulwark, then you get a point in a sphere because you want to be able to like secure the brain streaks, deal more damage with the God's Rebuke. You get the bottle a bit early on and just keep spamming it.
Seeing CS on the top, man. Spike going down, matching the CS of MATUMBAMAN pretty nicely. 16 for 4 on Matu, 14 for 1 on Death. So not missing out on the far down on the bottom lane. Gem 17 for 3. 16 for 3 of Zai. So side lanes, other than that kill top, starting pretty evenly. Lane, slight lead at the moment for Nisha. Yopaj very close behind.
Rune spawning in 15 seconds. Let's see the rotations coming up from the supports. Like what the Nyx assassin does is he stacks this creep camp and then goes for the Rune. It's pretty much the standard stuff coming out from position 4. The efficiency is there. Rune will spawn on the top lane. Yopaj will get the haste. So what you want to do with the Mars is pressure Puck a little bit so that he does not have a haste for possibly like a gank rotation on the top lane. Like one of the reasons why Nisha is like instantly playing aggressive on him, because rotating to the side lane, especially the top lane with the haste, could be pretty big. But I can see that Puck also kind of adjusted to that, has a healing cell, so might not be able to force the bottle already. We'll see. Running low on mana though. And with the haste rune, you can also, like, if you just keep it, you can steal their bounty, which is a pretty big deal. And I think that's what Yopaj is trying to do. Yeah,
no, Nisha's going to want to refill the bottle.
Haste!
Here we have it. Let's start playing around for the 5-minute bounties. Do you feel confident enough to stick around? In fact, maybe looking for some action down towards the river. Find Zai or Yamsor. Well, let's get pushed up to the high ground, but of course with the orb, back down. Doesn't mean he won't be able to set. Still needing a little bit of XP until he hits that 6 as turn quickly in the middle lane.
Clockwork, 0 CS, usually Yamsor is the one, you know, who gets a ton of work done early on, steals a lot of kills whenever it's possible. This time around, it's hard for them to get a kill. Like, they get on top of Leshrac, 2 points in Edict, plus a Photic Shield. Like, Yamsor dies. He goes in, he's probably dead.
Very hard lane for them to play aggressive into, especially now that the 6s are online. Move down bottom will be responded to by Yopaj coming in here in a Dream Coil. To take the mark.
Yeah, you said, you know, this Legion Commander, he's the best in the business, going straight into Blade Mail. Like, no shenanigans, no other items, no boots of speed, nothing, just straight up Blade Mail.
It wanders against some of these heroes. Fights, Zai, the exorcism's out.
Oh, they're checking the stats. Scan from Dire.
They're going to be able to take this, especially with the arcane rune on
It's only
Yopaj.
level 6 on Puck, so he has 3 in Orb, 1 in Banning Rift.
Radiant's top tower is
They
under
stole only the
attack.
small teams.
Okay. We'll still have the large ones left for Nisha to take. Yopaj will find a courier though.
Been killed.
Going to take that away from Nisha on the way out. Matu try and chase it. Play hard, holds back Matu with the impale. Patch still local as the arcane, able to jump away. Same time down bottom, dive was being made. Jeff's able to turn it, gets the kill on Yamsor.
It's just too much damage coming out from this Leshrac. Also put another point in the Edict. Since it's a safe lane Leshrac, you're playing against a ranged offlaner, you don't put points in the Lightning Storm. Like, there's no reason, and they have a position 4 who's a melee, so you get so much value from the Edict.
Radiant's courier has been
Like
killed.
Matu, able to get round, take down the courier, dead. Trying to run, he's got to stick charges, play hard. He had to hold Matu back enough to protect Death, he is. Take down the Legion. He's going to dive onto the next assassin as well. TP's coming over. That will be enough to force back Matu and Puppy. They won't dive more. Kill on Death again though.
This Photic Shield kind of looks like Lincoln's Sphere, doesn't it? On Leshrac.
I mean, that looks straight up like a Lincoln Sphere. There we go. Yeah, OB.Neon's so good that
Glance back.
somehow
Lincoln's Sphere, 7 minutes in.
7-minute Lincolns on Janwell. Record time.
Yopaj, he's getting all the runes. And this is his build. Like, Yopaj, he, you know, gets those 3 null talismans, goes for the Witch Blade. Like, it's a ton of damage, a lot of mana regen. It's just some good stuff. Duel available on bottom. Just need to farm another 100 gold to finish off the Blade Mail. Playing pretty deep on second half of the map there.
to put some pressure on the tower, but he's completely alone. Do have that ward up by the outpost though, so good vision on any sort of movements if Secret do try and head over there to deal with him. Zai and Japsor sweeping around towards the mid lane. Feeling confident that they can push down the bottom tower with the abandonment.
Haste!
Sitting there. Gonna try and put some pressure on in the mid. It's top. They are again. Cutting things off here. Dream calls down onto the Timberman. TP's coming over for Yapsor. He takes down the two of them on the way out. They get the kill done, but it's a bit of a messy one there from OB.Neon.
This is your
two heroes.
position 4 and the position 1 actually dying to Bristleback. Could done on him as a casual cloak on top of that. The magic horn charges strength, like he's extremely farmed.
Now with the ghost up mid, Secret
Are fortified.
try and pressure the tier 1 tower here. Sort of a defense that OB.Neon's able to come up with. They've got everybody back alive. Death, of course, got the level 6 to duel the Blade Mail. Does have that setup.
It's gonna be hard to set things up. If they don't have the coil, Vix Assassin's not level 6, they can't just start a fight. Legion Commander does not even have boots of speed. We'll buy one now, but it's hard to just go in and get the duel off.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle
top
tower
Secret.
is under attack.
Here they're going to find themselves. Run well. See if they can take him down. Be able to do so.
Dire's top
Yopaj, recall up in 10
tower is
seconds.
under
Could look to try and fight back in on this. As already Skems running down Nisha. Lots of damage being done to the Mars. Nisha got to get out of it. He's not going to be able to do so. Yopaj is in with a jump. Top of Nisha takes out the Mars.
Next Assassin will need to take the throne for himself to get himself level 6, and then he can start roaming around, playing with the puck, possibly Legion Commander as well. They're gonna start pressuring the top tower. Team Secret is nowhere near the bottom lane, so they can trade.
Dire's
If
top tower
Bristleback
is under
comes to the
attack.
top, they could potentially defend, but there's like so much damage coming up from level 4
Radiant's middle
Edict.
tower
This
is
is
under
just
attack.
done.
Z-Tower siege here.
Dire's top tower is
Around the
fallen.
carry Lesh. Mid. EP's coming over, see if player can get the setup right. Too quick. Be able to turn and grab him. So Secret they are, sending 3 heroes behind Zai. Around the mid. OB.Neon, a little cautious how much they push for this.
A prize!
Poppy making some big stacks for Bristleback. This is something we've seen from Team Liquid, where they had a Bristleback
Radiant's
model.
bottom
Bristleback
tower
was
is
just
under attack.
too farm. He got 1 level per minute. Could see the same thing here. Like he's has a Hood, has the Vanguard, going into Eternal Shroud. I'm not sure if they have enough damage to kill. Like if they group around, yes, Legion Commander can't turn him,
Radiant's
but
bottom tower is
still
under
doesn't
attack.
feel like they have enough damage to just burst him.
No, it's going to take him a long time. Take him 100-0, that's for sure. The rest of the members of Secret, though, definitely
Radiant's bottom tower
some
is
good
under
juicy
attack.
targets for OB.Neon as Yopaj to set things up. We'll go for the jump onto Nisha. They start the fight straight around the Mars. Yapsor comes in with a hook shot. Holds down as well. Grabs the 3 of them. Now with the duel, though. OB.Neon, they're just able to say thank you for coming in, Yapsor. We'll take you as well. As Nisha and Yapsor, they go down. Zai turns to Ghost out. Starts to push back Yopaj. Play hard on the retreat, and the sentry's down.
Dire's bottom tower is
Get
under
the catch
attack.
by on Yopaj. Doesn't look like they
Dire's
sorry, on to
structures
play
are
hard. They can't. Play hard's out with the Vendetta. Play hard's able to make it away.
Good evasion inside of Triangle.
Visibility!
The only initiation they have is pretty much Clockwork going in.
Oh,
Mars.
they're going to be able to look to get Zai as well. Behind the tower, play hard.
Dire's
Continues to wrap around.
attack.
They just push it onto Zai.
Radiant's
Nisha, he's
bottom
TPing in.
tower
Does he
is
really want to
under
finish this? He
Don't
doesn't.
play hard, just
Middle
pumping that
tower.
stun, fake bumping it,
Tip's
and
coming out.
yeah, he's
Radiant's
not going in.
bottom tower
Absolutely
is
not.
fallen.
This is the strength of Neon's lineup, you know, going in together, having those taking the towers. First, the dual damage, like this is what you need. When you're playing Legion Commander, you didn't get any dual damage off. You kind of, I'm gonna say struggle, but you know, didn't have the best laning stage. So you need something. You need some kind of a boost in confidence,
Radiant's
and that's
bottom tower
the
is
first
under
and dual
attack.
victory damage.
Game is definitely slowing down a little bit for Nisha. His farm falling behind. Especially when you compare it to just the amount of money that Yopaj rolling in right now. 2K
Oh, yeah.
ahead of Nisha. Bots into Blink next.
This is gonna be second item explosive travel, which I like because he can just split push all he wants. They have Clockwork, they have like Silence coming out from the Death Prophet. Pretty much these are the only abilities that he needs to care about. So he can always go cut the waves. They also have one boost of travel on the Leshrac. Like right now, Team Secret should try to take a fight. That's like 4,000 gold for mobility items. These items don't deal damage, doesn't give you any kind of tankiness.
It's just kind of hard for Secret to start a fight.
They need to just group around. Like they need to group around, take the mid tower with the Exorcism. It's gonna be up online in 20 seconds. Hook shot.
Won't be able to get the catch on to play hard.
Radiant's middle tower
Get out of
is
it.
under
Carapace
attack.
out, tries to get out of the cogs. Is able to turn, get the stun down onto Leshrac. Backup's coming in for OB.Neon. Play hard. Will get taken out by the blast. OB.Neon not quite able to get back into the fight. Time to protect that Nexus Assassin. They'll let him go.
Secret has good heroes to like force a fight. Let's say inside the pit, you group around, you're forcing the enemy to react to what you're doing. They're not the best heroes at ganking. I want to see Force Staff on the Nexus Assassin. We can see like Nyx and Batten were paired up a couple of times already. Because even inside the arena, Nexus Assassin can almost survive. Like he uses the Carapace, get the stun, then there's the shield heal coming out from Abba.
Be a big fan of this as well from Yopaj. We'll see if he continues on it, swaps his mind away from the boost and travel and says, I want more damage. I need to be able to blow up these heroes, get the kills. Tune up the E-Blade straight after the Witch.
He's going for all blades.
He is, he's collecting them.
He needs
Was he
what
not
else?
about
Blade of Alacrity, Falcon Blade, Blades of Attack, Quelling Blade. We have so many
There's a lot
blades,
of
like
blades.
Shadow, Diffuse Blade,
Oh my goodness.
Abyssal,
He's going to be 9 slots.
D-Blade, that Cyclops is a big fan of. And there we go.
Unfortunately, not a purchasable item, but... Right, Terrorblade. There we go, smoke from OB.Neon. The ult's good to go, Yopaj ready to set things up. Now bottom, it's MATUMBAMAN and Yapsol. MATUMBAMAN very tanky. Yapsol much less though. It's definitely an easy dual target. What they want to go for. He's going to go straight in onto MATUMBAMAN. They put the flame out, they're in for the duel, they've got a lot of damage, bring them down, but they're able to finish him off in time. Step coming in from the side, stun, don't quite connect though. Secret can step to the side now, look to get back in. They'll run down, play hard. Matsu gets on top of the Nexus Assassin, takes him down. Towards Johnwell they go. As Johnwell with no borrowed time, he will pop. Secret turn things around as OB.Neon, they try and go all in on the Bristle.
This is like
it's
a
not
test.
enough.
You know, you go in, you're like, yeah, let's test it out. Let's see if we can take out the Bristleback. So for the next fight, they're probably not going to go for him. If Leshrac was there, I think Bristleback dies, but Leshrac was not close to use his abilities straight away. It shows that they can still kill him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. A bit more of the numbers if they want to try to do that again as now Secret. The room to push in on the mid. No threat of Dream Coil still for 20 seconds. It's going to be very hard for OB.Neon to start a fight. So this is the tier 1 tower. Should be Secrets.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Boom, there it goes.
They're all very close right now. To 6. 1k gold in it at the moment. Geopatch, how close are we looking on the E-Blade? Certainly getting there. It's going to be long before that's done. Process already purchased. 200 gold away from the Eagle Song.
It's going to help out with the burst, especially like for the backliners. Like you want to take out the Keeper of the Light. Poppy always finds his farm. Poppy, like staying 1.3k gold ahead of enemy position 4, has a fluffy hat, raindrop, full glimmer cape, and the wand. Like, I don't think Puck can blow him up with the E-Blade. Also, they could use a Spirit Vessel. Like I said, they need a Force Staff, but now seeing how Bristleback, like the lifesteal that he gets from the Eternal Shroud, spell lifesteal, like Spirit Vessel.
Duel. He's going to be able to set things up on Anisha. Catches him in the river. Anisha trying to run. Move down, OB.Neon. Take him out at the same time down bottom. They've been able to make moves there. Escape and play hard. Catch out Puppy. Zai trying for the counterplay to control play hard, but not able to find enough setup. Yapsor Shot, of course, still on cooldown. Secret lose 2.
I like how Nisha, you know, just the efficiency. Even though he's dying, he still uses Yule Scepter on a puck who
Dyer's
popped the
middle
double
tower
damage just
is
to take
under
it away.
Patch is becoming a bit of a nightmare to deal with. This E-Blade, 18 minutes in, it's going to be a lot of damage. And 2-0-4, we're really still seeing the lack of counters ready for the puck. Yeah. Secret having the draft. They just can't control Yopad.
Play hard, starting things out. Ooh, didn't set it up.
Little late there with the Spike Carapace.
If it was the last patch, that would connect, because the crypt form, like the cast, animation got increased. Puck is 11 slotted right now. He has all the slots in the world.
And it's off.
Not wrong. No patch. Very big right now, and again, just the difference. Nisha really struggling this game to get much farm at all. Far behind that of Yopaj.
Do it with flair.
Secret just having to sit back. Choose next few items online. He has the SMY done. Now packing a fair bit of a punch.
Yeah, that status resistance is going to help out against those stuns. They have a bunch of stuns, and also against the duel. Gonna last less. The question, which blade does Puck have? The answer is Ethereal Blade. I need to stay, you know, I'm making myself laugh. I can't concentrate. I need to work here, Owen. Make me stop.
Right, nice early morning. Yeah, Bloodstone done. Bottom lane, Secret starting to head over into OB.Neon's territory, moving up to tier 2. If OB.Neon wants to come down and try and defend this,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
very
attack.
much have the power to do so. The ults up. Okay, in the top. Looks like they may just go for a trade here. Poppy's going to head back, start to work on the D push.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Same time, just got to be
Radiant
careful. Yeah,
structures
Opad, she's
are
actually able to just jump in and get the grab on Puppy.
Dyer's top tower
DP's coming
is
back
under
straight
attack.
away.
Yeah, Puppy's tank. Like I said, you know, having that fluffy hat and the raindrop plus the glimmer cape, he knows what's up. Like, he sees what item Puck is going for. He wants to be as tanky as possible. Bristleback gets recoil.
Should did try and run down and get the catch onto Yopad. Gone well, but not able to do so. More Secret back. They'll head back themselves. Damage done to tier 2, pretty much the exact same state. Able to get about half of the tower taken away. Top lane Yopaj. Seeing if he can find Nisha.
Dyer's bottom tower
Got enough
is under
damage with the
attack.
E-Blade. Be able to move it with the Yule Scepter. Actually going to pop the arena down in an attempt to escape. Nisha has to run.
The rest of the team is connecting.
Capsules in onto John Well, he gets the cogs, protection onto the 2 of them, spear follow on. Yopaj is knocked down, he gets the cogs. The phase shift, can he get out of this? 5 heroes surrounding, he'll try and jump out for the orb, but Secret finishing him in
Secret,
time.
yeah, they need to run inside the pit right now. They killed the 2 heroes. Yopaj does not have a buyback. They have a ton of damage. It's a level 2 exorcism with the goo, so much minus armor. You know what? Oh, okay, I was just thinking about, you know, I want to see Hairball. Like, this is such an insane shard, and I find like this has to be one of the better ones. We don't see too much of a Bristleback, but you know, using that, releasing 2 quells while you have like 5 stacks, that's a ton of damage.
It feels like it's as good as an Ags upgrade. Let alone, you know, rather than a shard. You're getting that much value out of it. Just a no price of 40. Gotta watch out for those stacks just building up immensely in the team fights.
Leshrac has done a farm. Like, he's keeping up with the Bristleback, has Bloodstone done, going into BKB Shivas. He already knows what he wants to go for. Reduce the healing with the Shivas, but also needs a BKB against the arena to get out against the Clockwork. What is Clockwork building? He's just going for the 4 staff, casual cloak.
Dire's top tower.
We
is
saw
under
there,
attack.
the biggest threat the OB.Patch has concerns about getting cogged, and the spear following up. This little combo there from Secret that did catch him. Last attempted escape of a retreat, the OB.Patch. Let's fight Zai, will have BKB complete. Becoming far more tanky against the magic output. Leshrac off the puck.
Zai has been kind of silent on the DP. It's, you can't really go for any clutch play duel.
See if they can take down MATUMBAMAN, leading in with the duel. They get close, but they're not able to finish off the job. And now the turnaround just comes into play. Yapto in for the Colts on the two of them. Gun out onto MATUMBAMAN. Skep will be able to turn, bring down Yapto. Skep back.
Damage!
Puppy gets a perfect illuminate onto the two of them, taking down both Johnwell and Skep. The river, OB.Patch. Gotta be cautious here. It's just him and play hard left alive. OB.Patch does have Dream Coil available. Blade burst in a few seconds, but Zai's tanky. Gotta run. He gets the jump in. Spear back, play hard. OB.Patch just throwing down the coil to try and give him some time to get out of there. Play hard will be left behind. Secret, they'll find the four of them as again just another bit of an ambitious attempt there from OB.Neon to throw everything onto MATUMBAMAN.
Fool me once, right? This is the second time that they tried to go on a Bristleback. This time around, Bristleback had Aegis. Not sure what the plan was.
Yeah, that's true. Even if they did get in the ones.
Dire's
I'd
middle
say it's a
tower is
risky
under
play.
attack.
I mean, I guess they just really feel that they
Radiant's top
can't
tower
take
is
team
under
fights
attack.
unless they deal with MATUMBAMAN. The problem is at the moment, with MATUMBAMAN's build, very hard. Almost impossible for them to take him out before Secret comes in
it's
with
one
the
of
backup.
those high risk, no reward plays, I would call it, you know, because like even if you kill him, you're gonna lose at least 1 or 2 heroes, and then he respawns. They would still have like 2 minutes left on that Aegis, but yeah, very weird play from OB.Neon.
Especially this time round, where Secret they had the full lineup ready to turn. Kim able to live for a little bit, getting some damage out thanks to the backup of Johnwell.
Like this is just the 2 heroes trying to go on a Bristleback. Once they have the Spirit Vessel, it's gonna be much easier. He also has a charge, just needs to farm another 300 gold.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Secret, they might just be ready to head up to the high ground. Still with the Aegis for a minute and a half, and MATUMBAMAN
Radiant's
on the
bottom
verge of
tower is
hitting
under
level
attack.
20.
Radiant
Already up those last few
are
fights to
fortified.
a massive
Dire's
amount of
structures
XP.
are fortified.
So it's just sort of the lives that OB.Neon has thrown at him.
When you read the description of Hairball, it says cups a quill pack hairball. Like, why does he have hair in his mouth in the first place?
But that's what cats do, isn't it? Yeah, but it's like a verbal.
This is not a cat.
Radiant's bottom tower
I
is
mean,
under
isn't it?
attack.
It might be some weird-looking cat, but it's, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah. You've seen a lot of
I mean,
National Geographic when you were younger, I see.
I mean, I see what you mean.
Radiant's
It doesn't
middle
look
tower
like
is
he
under
has a lot of fur.
Yeah, he
Well,
does.
he doesn't have a lot of hair. You know, he's not hairy. It's a lot of quills. And I hope he's not got quills in his throat. That's
That's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, if he's coughing that up, it's not just the quills coming out. It's a
Maybe
whole
that's
load of
why
blood.
it deals so much damage. Maybe it's
Radiant's
actually the
middle
quills.
tower is under attack.
Some very, very strong.
Yeah, we need to change his
lungs.
name to Bristlecat. Definitely. Spirit Vessel.
That'll be the new Arcana. They're able to turn on to play hard. Play hard. They're going to drop the Dream Core. They're trying to contain
Age is gone
MATUMBAMAN.
in 5.
Pulling a little low. If they can time this, maybe they can kill him. But Match is playing very aggressively here.
They know. Perfect timing.
It really would. Matthew, I don't think he was keeping track of the timing himself.
Nah, he was too
playing
busy,
so
you know,
aggressive.
topping out those quills.
Radiant's middle tower
That was such
is
a
under
nice design
attack.
by Neon. They were like keeping him low there. Yeah, you can see the Spirit Vessel actually, you know, doing the work, so they might need some kind of a dispel. Like, as a carry Bristleback, you do not want to get a Lotus Orb, but someone might need to.
Just not keeping track of the Aegis timer there, I don't think. MATUMBAMAN, or maybe just realizing a little too late, which is a bit surprising considering he does have a clock on his team.
What is Puppy doing? He's going for Eon Disc. Okay, I can understand that against, you know, the burst damage from the Puck, Legion Commander as well. He just wants to be able to try to survive. Gabsor trying to build a spirit vessel, they have. I don't think you get a lot of value from this item. You know, it's
Well,
good.
Secret,
Yeah, because you have two ways of selling it. You have a bat and you have LC. Eventually, you will have BKBs as well.
Play hard. Pretty dead there, Nisha.
Rack it up.
Mashing him down with the God's Rebuke. 5k lead for Secret, but saw there, you know, OB.Neon, they absolutely can bring down the big old beast that is MATUMBAMAN Bristleback. So having to be a little more careful than he was the last time round.
For sure, and you can see that he is doing up a BKB, wants to be able to just go in. Pretty much the only ability they have that goes through magic immunity is the duel if they get a good jump. But for Team Secret, they have no like counterplay. They go in with the duel. That's it. Like they can try to spear people, but now with the BKB on LC, it's gonna be much easier. LC only with 30 damage, 30 minutes in, but you know, maybe he can start the ball rolling. Get those, bump those damage up, because these are some rookie numbers.
AC pretty much done on MATUMBAMAN, so a while away from being able to build up an AC themselves. Death's going to need a lot more time to get that far.
Radiant are scanning.
So to pick up the halberd first. The Secret's next. Chill out and wait for the next growth. Potential respawn in 30 seconds. OB.Neon have proven that they can deal with the Bristle if he has just one life.
That's full AC done. MATUMBAMAN still keeping the Nether Shawl and the Mindbreaker. Like, yeah, I'll check it out how it goes, because they have a ton of magical damage. Maybe it's better if I just, you know, get that Nether Shawl. Like, Nether Shawl needs to be nerfed. This is like the best tier 2 item for sure. Like, you have 25 magic resist, you have spell damage, and you lose 3 armor.
I mean, yeah, you don't mind taking that trade-off. That total Matu's
Dire's
around
top
with
tower is under
54%
attack.
magic resistance. Against the lineup, that is a OB.Neon have, but a lot of it is magical damage. It's so insanely tanky.
Roche will respawn in 30 seconds. So this is where the next fight is gonna be. Nisha was thinking about getting some straight up damage, getting that Deso, but he needs to protect himself. They have no save whatsoever. Ton of magical damage once again coming in from Neon. So BKB is kind of a must-have choice.
BKBs, it's going to be difficult for OB.Neon to fight around the pit. Do want to contest it. One Secret, you start going for it. Roshan up a couple of seconds.
And it's up.
Secret, perfect position to hold OB.Neon back from anywhere close to the Roche. So an arcane rune ready for the next fight.
Blair's here.
Arcane Rune, who gets it?
Go back! Take the jump! Go back! He's able to get it still! This arcane rune they try to hit broadside! They turn on North MATUMBAMAN, they're bringing him down low. Matu, he's trying to run, but Skep, he's just chasing him down!
Skep got this, he's in.
Nisha's coming in with a BKB onto them, but the BKB sooner wear out for Nisha. Nisha's got to run. Go back, he kills off the Absol. Zai's trying to down from the side with the onto
Good
Skep.
spear.
You get the spear connection back over towards the wall of the Roshan pit. They burst through Skep. Buyback from Yapsor, see if that's going to allow him to catch anything more. Zai also able to take down Cromwell. Go Patch, playing around with Puppy. Chase this down, he really wants to finish the kill, gets him with a Waning Rift, it isn't enough. Quick moves there, you know,
That
OB.Neon
was so good from Yopaj, you know, blinking in,
stealing that
takes that
arcane
rune, and now look what he's doing with it. He's just kiting. Yapsor used the buyback. Unfortunately, they did not manage to kill the Bristleback.
Yapsor's looking pretty dead. One more hit from Yopaj, if he can find it, and he can. Jumps in with a Waning Rift. Whereas the rest of OB.Neon are kind of dying, Yopaj, he's doing the work here, cleaning up the back lines, punishing some of these buybacks.
Yeah, they have very limited amount of lockdown for this puck. You said, you know, cogs, spear, possibly. He needs to be able to get rid of the silence. Team Secret, they're like, can we go inside the pit? Roshan is full HP. Let's check what's happening. Lesh was also like super greedy there. Did not want to pop his Bloodstone. Maybe that could possibly save him there. Yopaj has the Psychic Headband, so he can also break the coil with it. And the full Bloodstone.
He's a huge Yopaj. And this Roshan has a little spook, especially for Secret. Use some of those buybacks. And you know, we just saw how Yopaj was able to get in and steal the Arcane Rune. You know, Secret don't want to let that happen in the Roche pit.
Double damage. Bottom. Maybe they give it to Legion, maybe they don't. Yopaj like, yeah, the carry now.
Give Yopaj any of these active runes and he's just tear up the team fights.
Shiva's Guard also done on Leshrac, so that's going to help quite a lot against the Spirit Siphon, the Bristleback heals, and of course providing the vision. Keeper of the Light isn't really doing much in the team fights.
Incoming!
Same goes for Clockwork, like everyone's super tanky, they have two ways of spelling things, you have like shield, you have some presty attack. I'm not feeling Neon, like I feel they are in control of this game.
For sure, I mean Secret, they had a bit of a lead. Matu was getting as big as he was, but they haven't really been able to do as much as they would have wanted to do with it. The first Aegis usage, not off to a great start where they lose Matu as soon as it expires. And now they're in a position where you can see Secret are very scared about going for the Roshan. Know that OB.Neon's got an incredibly strong team fight around that area.
A tithe to the impurity.
Legion Commander going for Heaven's Halberd. They don't have too many like right clickers. I can understand like a casual Sanj is fine. Bristleback, he deals some right clicks, but even if he's disabled, like you're still gonna deal damage with the hairball, with the cool sprays, so not too much value from this item. Matu getting very close to his BKB, just 100 gold away. We'll sell an item, and there we go. So if they want to kill Bristleback, they need to jump in free BKB, otherwise they need to ignore him.
Ahmed Yapso. He's going to get the lead in onto play hard. Straight away with the hook shot over the side. Combo trying to TP out. They'll be able to put a stop to that, but the unit play hard goes down. Oh, well, able to get the borrowed time off. Of course, nothing to stop that. Secret will be able to find him still. The rest of OB.Neon having no interest in turning up to the fight.
Both heroes have buybacks, so probably they should use it and try to contest the Roche.
Secret looks to try and take Roshan now. OB.Neon. If they can get into this initiation over to the side, the desperate foundation. We'll go for the Spirit of Death, wants the BKB straight away. It's going to start to head off. North walk back, Yopaj drops in. Look at the coil. Look at the coil back onto Nisha. They've taken out Nisha. He's dead for 80. Marmo getting run down by time until the map, but Yopaj is able to reset. Jumps out to the side. He's already looking to get back
Hook
in.
Shot. Available.
Yeah, Chunky scans, silent, Yopaj jumps in with the silence on the cylinder, catches both the clock and the DP. Yopaj pushing back Puppy. Scam. Trying to run down side, taking down the Spirit Vessel. Yopaj on the high ground, he's going to be able to jump out in time. He is. Blink back to safety, he's okay. They're weighted out, he's now ready to get back in with the Exorcism shortly coming to an end. Secret losing a lot of their potential in this team fight, and they're without Nisha, they're mid for 50 seconds.
Neon, they need to kite, like they need to kite those BKBs. They have 3 BKBs inside of Team Secret. They need to like go in, make stuff happen, and then it was such a good play from Yopaj there. I believe he used a Psychic Headband to break the coil, and yeah, this is such a great item on puck.
And Nisha just wasn't ready for it. I believe they were able to catch him before he was able to get the BKB off. It's all in that fight. Ready we have OB.Neon hunting into the jungle of Secret. They've got to be careful. There's going to be the jumping from Yopaj onto Yapsor. So underneath the tower, Scam still looking to try and get a catch. They'll drop the Dream Coil down onto Yapsor. Zai gets the ship shot out, but then straight over the jewel. Gets the catch up of DP. Scam turns as well. They got down to bring down Zai. They do. Zai goes down. Yapsor tries to get him, but there's too much damage and being kicked out by Scam's Leshrac. Then getting low underneath the tower. Then yeah, they escape as he won't. He will tick down as the damage from the tower is too much room to withstand.
Tower is under attack.
Come forward from Nisha. Trying to see if he can get the catch.
Good push back.
The Psychic Headband playing hard. NBC can even get back in on this, but the arena's dropped. They've got the catch on Scam, locked down to the arena wall. Secret will be able to take down Scam in return.
And it's time for Team Secret to go inside the pit finally and try to end this. Roche, but, you know, Yopa, he's gonna be annoying. He has a cage rune once again, so... The slot, he's going for the steal.
Let's see if Yopa's doing it! Oh, but no, Secret's able to take it. Roshan kill and Aegis will go the way of Secret.
Bristleback is the one who picked up both of the items working towards the Abyssal Blade, so it's gonna be much easier to lock down the puck. I see Eon Disc. Eon Disc is fine. I also think he might need to get like more damage, like Dagon would be really, really good. He just hit level 25 on puck. He's thinking, like, do I need this scale? Maybe I need to be able to deal damage, but, you know, considering that he's going all in with the Bloodstone, Banning Rift, and AoE, range is a much better choice.
We'll see Matu as well, just pushing with the Flicker. A lot of things to take off, break away with the Dispel.
Radiant's top
some of the pull
tower
combo
is
that
under
Yopac
attack.
wants to lay down. And, yeah, he's doing it, you said, actually, just skips the on disc, he's going full for the damage.
Yeah, I like that more. Like, he risks a lot, because even if he's like gets caught, he can still die, but if the Baton is there, if his lead commander is there, because he doesn't have a single defensive item for himself. But yeah, I think Dagon 5 is like a good combination. The Ethereal Blade, try to blow them up, drag them, fight for like 30 seconds, a minute, kite the BKBs. That's exactly what they need to do.
How Felini goes on the upgrades, does necessity to take that buyback. Been spotted.
Jackpot.
Dream Rune here for Yopaj, ready for the next fight.
They have 2 Eon Discs, 1 Eon Disc, never mind. That Prof is just building one, so you're not going to be able to go in and initiate with the duel. You're going to have something against this burst damage coming out from Puck. We've seen, I believe it was Quincy Crew against Virtus Pro, the last game when Quincy got eliminated, where like a Baton couldn't get any of the spells off, because it was the exact same matchup. A Baton into Dead Prophet, this huge AoE silence. Like you can't do anything. Like you can't. Like you need LC possibly to dispel you, then you dispel someone else.
Are scanning.
I guess at least with the Force Staff he can play sort of sat right back and just use that Force to close the gap again, and once you set Force Staff,
a lot of value against Bristleback, of course, against the Clockwork on top of that. Puppy brought a gem, so they want to get rid of vision from OB.Neon. I don't think they have any vision except the one ward at top.
Matu. Gonna make the jump in onto play hard, will be saved by death for now. They force him back into the tier 4 towers. Matu actually popping the BKB there. Push them back. Allowed to get the tier 3 tower. Racks are now exposed.
With Flicker, yeah, he can just dispel things. Such a great, valuable tier 4 item here.
Coming with the ghost side. Trying to push on. Backdoor protection kicking in. Free wave will be through fairly shortly though, so Secret can stick around and keep pushing. 1 minute 30 on the Aegis. See if they can bit of a better track in that. Last time is already dead on the backline. He jumped in with the duel. The follow shot 1 and 2. Then they've got the stun on the side. Side goes down. They bring down the DP scan. He's heading straight towards the backline. He's on top of Yamsor. Yamsor will fall. The buyback from there, so they'll look to continue to push back Secret. That's it. Turns over towards Armwell. We'll be able to pick up the triple. Now he's over towards Scam. Scam on the retreat up to the high ground, gets away.
That's 1 buyback from Zion, 1 buyback from that.
Has been silenced. From the spear they've caught him, and it's another MATUMBAMAN.
He does not have buyback. He needs less than 200 gold, and now Team Secret, they can go back in again. Still, Aegis up and running for another 40 seconds. They also have the cheese. Someone popped the cheese, I believe.
With no Yopaj, this is a hard defense for OB.Neon. Bottom racks taken out. Chris swinging over towards the mid, they'll at least get 2 sets here.
They probably think Fox has that buyback. But if he's not buying back right here, they're like, maybe, you know, he does not have it. They have enough time to actually go for Mega Creep. Aegis will be gone in 20 seconds.
See if OB.Neon can do anything with the 4 of them. Matu, already in with the BKB, straight across, play out, pins the ball there's Secret. And taking a third set of racks. Tier 3 down, the racks exposed. Secret pushing on for the Megas. Dem trying to get in on this. He's going to open up with the duel onto MATUMBAMAN, but there the damage, the silence is not to scale. He's in with a spear.
They don't have enough.
Dem falling low. He tries to roll, will manage to get his spells up, but they'll lose Dem. Dem, he shields down, he's going to get surrounded. Snap will fall. That's 4 dead on OB.Neon. They'll call it GG. It's their Secret. Will take game
Radiant's
1.
middle tower is under attack.
Deep Secret, yes. Even with the lineup, you know, that doesn't have like super real, like late game, they take it to